thing that I noticed when I was editing this, my first vlog with this camera was some audio issues. I'm not sure if it's from being in this little frame and having this handle on. I'm not sure if this that's causing it, but I'm going to try using it without the frame and see if that's the issue. I also updated the firmware for the camera, so I'm hoping that it's just a quick little fix, or it's something completely with the actual all the GoPro Hero 5s, or if it isn't, it'd be a big weight off my shoulders. But I'm just hoping it's a quick fix. But if it's not, I'm gonna email my contact and see what the deal is. If this continues any further, because it's kind of annoying. Because I actually had to bump down the volume and cut some parts out of the vlog, which I'm actually exporting right now. And so I'm hopefully going to post it tonight or tomorrow after I get back from my brother's place. Yep, this should look familiar in the background. I'm back at my brother's place. Another laundry day. I'm just going to make a little light breakfast, then, continue doing some laundry. Hanging out with Sandy again, as always, on this gloomy day. It's like crappy out right now. But here's Sandy. Sandra. Sandra. Arrgh. Yeah, so it's kind of gloomy out. Really crappy out. Yeah, cloudy, humid, just crappy out, basically. Yeah, so still here, waiting for the first load to get done. So I think I might have figured out the problem with the GoPro and the audio thing. Because the audio thing about I guess it sounds like a scratching noise when I move the camera around with the frame on. I think it has to do with the frame. So it's something with the audio that's with the mics on the top and the side. So I think that might be the problem. So last night I looked on Amazon for some other frames that, some off brands. There's a couple, so I'm gonna look at buying one of those. I did email my contact at GoPro to see if there's something that could be done on their end, maybe to alleviate the issue. So when I get home, I'm gonna see if I got an email back from my contact and try to go from there. Yeah, some people hate doing laundry, but I don't mind doing laundry. It gives you time to, get that done, go off, do a few other things you need to do for the day. So, it's something I have to do every week. But yeah, so I'm just sitting here. I'm going to watch, or finish watching the rest of the season premiere. Or not season premiere. Season finale of Preacher right now on AMC. So far, laundry's almost done. Just sitting, watching a movie. Sandy, of course, is being herself. Sleeping. Yes, you. Yeah, so it's been kind of a quiet day. So it's kind of nice to have a chill out day while doing laundry. I know a lot of people are getting their shipments of their iPhones are actually getting out right now for the iPhone 8 and 8 Plus. Tomorrow iOS 11 is being released, so which would be really nice to have out. I'll be upgrading after I get home from work. So and I think next week, High Sierra is going to be released, so that should be fun to upgrade, but that takes a while, so make sure people you back up everything just in case. It's always a smart move. Basically, that's it really. Just iOS tomorrow. I'll let you know how it is after about a week or so to see if it's a solid build. But usually my friend waits about one full update of iOS before he upgrades, but with his new phone coming in sometime after its release, it said September 25th through the 2nd, he should be expecting it, so hopefully he likes his new phone. Well, today is September 19th, it's Tuesday, and it's Happy iOS 11 release day. So today it said 10 a.m. Pacific Pacific time They're releasing iOS 11 from the Goldmaster from testing everything for full public release. So when I get home, I'll be updating to that. So it'll be fun. I can't wait for the control center. Or else, some of the multitasking, some of the other like gestures they introduced into it should be nice. Some of the Apple file system should be kind of nice that they add into iOS. I think that's one of the things they might have added to iOS and Mac OS High Sierra. And so I'll be updating that after work. Of course, it might be just a tad bit, issues here and there, but that's to be expected. I mean, if you have those issues here and there, the best way to do is just submit reports to the company, and hopefully they'll work on those in the next updates. It releases after that. So it should be interesting to see how everything looks. So it shouldn't take that long to update my phone. Once I get home, I have the iPhone 6 Plus, so it'll be interesting to finally try everything out. I haven't tried a single beta yet, which is the way I like to do it, to give myself a fresh outlook on everything. People have been trashing it left and right, but you know what? That's their opinion, they're right to it, but it doesn't make it right, because they are overcritical. They're not, what's the term? Constructive criticism. They don't know how to go about approaching everything and how to submit things in the right place. I've mentioned the person's name in the past, but everybody else that's been given constructive criticism, props to you for pointing out things, submitting things to the right places, and they've been pretty much working on those issues that those people have been submitting. Finally home from work. I had to stay for an extra half an hour for some meetings and stuff. But yeah, so right now I am downloading the update for iOS 11, and just while that's doing its thing, I am just checking Twitter, so just to see what's going on. But yeah, it was kind of a productive day. Good morning. It is September 20th, the day after iOS 11 full release. I installed it last night after I got home from work. So far it's been pretty good, pretty stable. I've noticed a bug here and there, just a keyboard bug, but which they'll probably end up fixing the next update or whatever. So other than that, it's been pretty good. It's pretty fun. I like the new features that they had rolled in, via the lock screen, the notifications wise, easier to access your messages through the lock screen compared to the old version and iOS 10. But so far it's been pretty good. I still have one device running, I think iOS 9, because it's an older device obviously, but still that runs really well. So far, I like the Notes app, the update for that. The screenshot app is really nice, or not the app, but the feature that shows you the little preview in the corner after you take it, and you can edit that using the markers and stuff, the pens and stuff, and save it, and then you can send it out to people, obviously. But yeah, it's pretty nice so far, some of the things that they have added. I haven't used the Files app yet that is built in. I have to look more into that. I don't think I'll really use it, but I'll give it a try to see how it is. Other than that, it's pretty good so far. They have a decent base to build off. So it'll be interesting to see what they do with the next few updates, to see what they, if they fix the tiny bugs. I know certain Chris Pearl's gonna be bitching about everything. He should just switch to Android if he hates it so much right now. There's nothing wrong with the notch up top on the iPhone 10, which I've stated up in the previous vlog. There's no issue. There's so many damn sensors in that thing, that they couldn't, go away with the notch. But maybe in the next version of the that top of the line iPhone, they'll maybe extend the notch all the way across, or extend it all the way across. Maybe the phone just a little bit bigger, to keep the same screen size of 5.8 inches. We'll have to wait and see what Apple does next year around this time. Yeah, I'm loving WatchOS 4 because when you play music on your phone, it shows up in your watch, which is really nice. So if I want to switch songs, I can do it. Whoa, back up. Yeah, it'll show up on my watch. I can change it from there without having to pull up my phone every time. So it's kind of interesting that they did that, and they changed they had more watch faces, which is nice. I think one of them is like a Toy Story one, themed one. I haven't really dived too deeply in it, but I should be diving in deeper later today when I have more time to do it. Back here, another early day for work. Gonna meet some people for like coffee and stuff. Today's gonna be a perfect day to test the GoPro and the water resistance, because right now we're still getting some of the effects of the remnants of Jose. It's still getting some wind and some of the rain from the bands, but not too bad. But I'll show you outside. You can see that there's some rain, but it's hard to really tell with the. You can see it with the lights using that. You see some of the rain blowing. Basically, yeah, it'll be a great test of that. See how that works out. See how well the camera will pick up on that. I'm sure it definitely will survive this rain, but it'll be interesting to see it on the bigger screen to see how well it picks it up. Well, let's go over and test this camera out. We'll walk right over. It's a cool, quick little walk, but let's see how well this GoPro holds up. Alright, let's give this a test. Protection that it has. It's not raining as much right now, but it's still kind of windy. But I'm pretty sure there's a lot of interference from the rain on the mics right now. But it is kind of raining out right now. It's like a light sprinkle. Not as bad as it was when I first walked over. So I'm gonna head over to work. See how everything is going. Actually, a tree limb branch came down. That was there when I first walked in. I'll catch you guys in a few minutes. One thing I do like about the new update is that for some reason my music, the quality has actually gone way up. It's always sounded really good, but for some reason the new iOS 11, for some reason, has really bumped up the quality to a lot higher. And also in WatchOS 4, if you're listening to music on your phone, automatically it shows up on your watch. You can change it from there rather than having to dig it out of your pocket, which is a really nice feature. I noticed some speed bumps here and there. There is a little bit of a stutter, like some frame drops, but that'll be addressed in the next update of iOS 11. Other than that, it's been pretty good for me, at least on my iPhone 6 Plus. But yeah, so I haven't seen any other bugs really pop up, but I'll have to wait and see. Okay, back here at my brother's place. This weekend I was gonna vlog, but we got caught up doing a bunch of work for him. We landscaped the yard, which was a lot of work. We did the front on Saturday. Then Sunday, yesterday, we worked on the backyard, which was a lot more work, but it was a lot hotter that day. I'll put you down. Sorry for that noise. It's the washer, but we basically, it was really extremely, it was pretty hot. It was like 80 and pretty humid. So we did that, then we went out to dinner that night, yesterday, and we went to Cherry Hill, which is like an ice cream joint. And so we did that, then after that I went home. It was very tiring, but it helped me sleeping wise. It was awesome, just feel so exhausted and just be able to fall asleep right away. So that was a good time with the family. Ooh, back up. Yeah, so we did that. Then I still have to do some other stuff. I might try the water thing with this. Might put it under the water, or dump it in the sink or something, do a bowl and see how well it works. while recording, so I might do that right now, or actually after I switch the dryer out and stuff. Another early day. Just waiting to get some coffee. Yesterday, I almost forgot. Yesterday was the release of Mac OS High Sierra. I completely forgot about the release date. For some reason, I thought it was Tuesday, which is today. But I saw a tweet by Detroit Borg that the download is available. So I went to the App Store and refreshed a couple times, signed in or whatever. Then it finally popped up. So I downloaded that while I was while I was watching David DeFranco's vlog. So then after it got done downloading, I actually stopped watching the vlog, installed it. It took about like an hour or so just to update and everything. I didn't have that much time to really play around with it, but so far so good. I mean, it runs perfectly on my Mac Mini, but I will dive deeper into it. I know there's the new Apple file management system. I'll have to see what that really is completely about and how that manages my files and everything on my computer. I mean, there's a new codec for it, the H.265, so I'm hoping that's a better, a step up from the 264. So it'll be interesting to see, explore more of the options, check out the wallpapers and everything, the backgrounds and everything. Yep, walking over. It's pretty foggy out today, as you can see through those lights. It's foggy, it's kind of creepy. It's like those horror movies like The Exorcist when the guy's looking up at the house, the priest. It's pretty creepy, but I kind of like these foggy mornings. It's pretty spooky out there. Usually just above that fog there's a little inlet with a river. So it's kind of spooky. It's pretty fogged in. Hopefully this will clear up pretty quickly. Back up here again after walking around. It's completely fogged in. I could see the trees out just past the road, but gotta love those foggy days. Yeah, so my friend should be getting his new iPhone. He's getting the iPhone 8 Plus, 256 gigs. Space gray. So he's been stuck on the 5S just because of this upgrade program. He didn't want to upgrade to the 6S or the 7, so he just waited. So him and his wife upgraded this past week. She got the iPhone 8 256, so it'll be interesting to see what he thinks of the portrait mode and the bigger screen size on the phone. Today is Thursday, which is my typical Target run. So I'm about to leave, go to Target, maybe Best Buy, see what's going on, checking the accessories I want to get. Yeah, so I'm going to hit Target. Let's go. Well, let's go to Target and Best Buy to look at some tech accessories. Let's go. That would be hilarious to go as for Halloween. We're at Taco. David would love to go to that taco. Let's see what's in that. Just got home, didn't find anything at Target or Best Buy I really needed. So I just kind of went and got lunch, came back here, so I'm going to probably watch some Plex for a while. Then probably chill for the rest of the day. I'll catch you guys in the next one. I just got done watching the GoPro Hero conference that they had. They just announced the new GoPro, the Hero 6 Black, which updates pretty much up to 4K 60 frames per second, which is really nice. And I'm shooting on the Black. It goes up to, sorry about the background noise, like it only shoots up 4K 30 frames a second. There's like a pinch to zoom while recording, which is really nice. Better HDR, better low light performance. So I might actually email my contact and see if I can get early access to the new camera. And a bunch of the accessories, maybe get the Karma grip, and maybe the actual Karma, the drone. See what I maybe that'll be a huge thing to try out. So I'm gonna go email them and see what I can do. Let's put this light on. Hopefully it helps a little bit, but so far, what's the date? The 29th? Yes, so I've been using High Sierra since Monday when it was released. So far, I haven't noticed any bugs or stability problems, so it's been extremely stable. I mean, granted, I don't do it like intensive stuff with it, like graphic design, but I do work on video content. But yeah, so I mean, last night I started using Final Cut Pro 10 again on High Sierra for the first time. It stable, didn't have unexpected quits or anything from Final Cut Pro 10, which is good. Everything seems stable, quick, snappy. I'm using like a 2015, 2014 Mac Mini, so it's holding its own. I know a lot of people knock on it for being, a real, cheap, light Mac, but still, it does its job. So far I'm liking the one of the wallpapers I'm using on High Sierra. So one of the other things, trying to think if there's any real big features. I mean, not really. It's pretty much the way that it's been compared to is that Sierra was like Leopard, and this is kind of like Snow Leopard, in a way, which is true. Yeah, a lot of under the hood stuff was done to it, so it's pretty snappy. So, which I'm happy about having this update. For iOS 11, stable. My battery drains just a little bit faster, but I have a juice pack, and I'm always pretty good about battery life and saving my battery and stuff. So it's pretty good so far. I know that there was like a little update like about a week later. It was like 11.0.1. So that came out. I updated that as soon as it popped up. I know that the iOS 11.1 is out for testing right now through the public and developers. It seems to be really good from when I talked to my friend about it, so I'm going to keep seeing how everything looks, how everything's performing under that update that he has. So that's my 2 cents so far on iOS 11 and High Sierra. So yeah, I just have to talk to my friend. He asked about the ringtones in GarageBand. He couldn't find it and thinks that it was cut out, but I'm just going to send him a quick little video on it on my phone that I had recorded this morning. So yeah, I'm just going to help him with that because he likes to make his own rather than having to pay for them. Same here. I like to make my own, just certain songs, but I don't want to pay like whatever the amount of money. I mean, not to be a cheapskate or anything, but it's nice to have like, your own customize like different parts of the song that you want. Other than that, tech-wise, it's been kind of nice. I watched the GoPro Hero 6 unveiling yesterday live. And it seems like it's nice being able to do 4K at 60 frames a second. So I contacted my person at GoPro to see if I can get early access. Not early access, but just be one of the first people to get that out, to see how it performs, everything. And maybe the other camera that they released was the Fusion. I didn't look too much into it, but I'm going to do some more research on that camera to see if I can get that. Maybe this time around I can get the Karma Grip to use with this GoPro Hero 5 and the new camera, see how that works. So, shoot vlogs on that, go on hikes with my brother and stuff and see, put it through its full paces. So, I know on Monday I put the GoPro in a thing of water, test its water resistance, so which it did work, as you guys are still watching me right now. So I'm going to probably combine this week with last week's vlog. Yeah, because Sunday I was pretty busy, so I didn't get time to come over, go home and edit, because I had helped my brother with some landscaping stuff on Saturday and Sunday. So how was that? I was just tired by the time I got home, because I got home maybe about 7 or 8 o'clock. I was like, oh, I'm just too exhausted, because it was in the 80s and it was humid out, so everything was just sticky. You just felt like crap after, just exhausted. So, yeah. So there's some big stuff happening soon, so as soon as everything gets done, I'll be able to talk more about it. But yeah, so I expect something kind of cool happening for my brother. I don't know if you can hear, but I turn this light on. But yeah, it's raining outside, so it's pretty much a free car wash. But yeah, so it's good that it's actually raining, because yesterday when I was leaving work, there was a huge bird crop on my windshield. It was kind of just above my inspection sticker. But yeah, it was kind of crusty. It was kind of hard to get off with the trying to clean it off with the wipers and stuff. But yeah, so this morning it kind of gotten loosened up by the rain and everything, and it came off pretty easy, so which was good. So yeah, hopefully you can hear me over the rain. But yeah, so one thing I wanted to talk about, sit you down. Sorry if it kind of looks kind of crooked, but that's what I got. Let me try moving it back a little bit. Hopefully that's a little bit better. Hopefully you can hear me. But yeah, I just want to talk about vlogging, about how I kind of feel about it. I mean, it's kind of cool that I do vlog. I watch a few people that do vlog either weekly or daily. I do watch Charles Trippy, Danny Duncan, David DeFranco, who does like weekend vlogs and patrons only vlogs. That you get like an inside look at like what his work week is like. Those ones I pretty much do watch. But I started vlogging myself, obviously. But I always feel kind of awkward vlogging in public, other than sitting here in the car, but around other people like in stores or out out and about. But it's something I feel kind of odd, or kind of what's the word? I'm trying to think of a good word for it right now, but yeah, I always feel kind of odd about doing it, in front of complete strangers, and have them think I'm kind of crazy talking to this little camera about things, in the store. Like Target, I was like, I feel kind of awkward bringing this little camera and kind of vlogging about random stuff. But so it's something that'll take time to get used to. I mean, a lot of people say just pick up the camera and start shooting your life, your daily routines and stuff. But I'm sure over time for me it'll get easy. It'll become second nature. But hopefully you can hear me over the rain. That's over the rain sound right now. But yeah, so I'm gonna try to continue vlogging as best as I can. I know week 2 and 3 are gonna be mashed into one longer vlog. So I might work on that this weekend, since I don't have really that much going on as far as helping my brother out. I know this week I've took Friday and Saturday off, 2 paid days, or like 2 personal holidays, or paid days off, just to do a few things for myself and just kind of chill out, relax, kind of like a mini vacation. So that'll be kind of well deserved, since I pretty much work every Friday, Saturday. So I managed to have a weekend off, a full weekend off to do what I want to do. Get caught up on anything I want to do, hang out with some of my family over the weekend, maybe go down to Boston for a while, maybe see my sister to see what she's doing, maybe help my brother do a few things around his place. I don't know, just to see how everything works out.